Groover Rudies. Sup? Sup, homies? I'm leaving work a little bit later than usual, not much, but welcome to my channel. It's Traces of Nuts, which usually means lots of fun and merriment, although recently it has been the hangout of the grieving pet owner. My name's Tori. We're live to you from Tasmania, Australia, and we're about to have a drive therapy session, which is something we do on this channel occasionally. I like you guys keeping me company on my drive home because I live about, normally in like normal traffic, it's 35 minutes out of Hobart, but after work it can end up taking an hour to get home, so I go live. Hey, hi Nutsy. Hi Raven. So it's drive therapy where we talk about things that are going on in our lives. We can vent. We can have a virtual group hug. We can have a virtual cry, a literal cry. How are you? I want to keep calling you Nutsy, Raven. How are you doing? Got any news? Has YouTube imploded? Just adjust the screen. Yeah, what's up? Any news? I actually had a really good day at work. I did burst into tears, but not crazy, sobbing, lying on the floor, can't function or move, sort of crying, just people chatting about Biscuit and telling me how sorry they were and talking about her a little bit. And then a friend of mine that I bumped into at lunchtime just came running up and gave me a big hug. As soon as people hug me is when I start to cry. You just woke from a nap. Well, hello. Have you woken up wonky or have you woken up refreshed? It's a fine line when you take a nap between feeling refreshed or feeling wonky. I thought about going up to Biscuit's mural, but I really want to get home because I was actually catching up with a friend after work and she's postponed it now till Friday. So I'm going to take advantage of the opportunity to head home and have a walk on the beach. 12:21 a.m. See, I used to love having a little power nap. I've always been my whole life 4 till 6 p.m. I'm pretty useless. Back in my lawyer days, I used to say to my secretary, no appointments between 4 and 6 unless there's no other option and they're urgent appointments, because my brain would just turn to mush. But then I mastered the art of like the 20-minute power nap, and it was amazing, or even 15 minutes, and I'd just have that and then I'd wake up fully energized. I'd never really got into a deep sleep, but I'd wake up like, yep, let's go. But if I slept for an hour, I'd wake up all disoriented and not know what time of the day it was. A couple of times like at home last year when I wasn't very well, I'd be like, oh, I'm just going to have a little nap, and then I'd wake up at 9 o'clock at night and think it was the morning the next day, all that weird shit. Hello, Francesca. How are you, gorgeous? It's nothing exciting tonight. It's just the usual drive home, and if people have got stuff to chat about, offload, vent, the usual hang if you want. I wanted to know if YouTube imploded. The last time I was talking about, before Biscuit died, the whole Diane's channel, the last time I went live was when I was in shock and then just couldn't believe it and was pissing myself laughing about Diane going to sue St. Jude's fucking asses off. And you're okay? Am okay. You're talking like the scammers. Am okay. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, has that thing blown over? Is there some new scandal rocking the toilet entertainment corner of YouTube, as I'm now going to officially call it? One of my friends who comes into my channel sometimes, she refers to all of those channels as toilet entertainment, and I think it's a perfect way to describe it. Copywriting that term now. She won't mind. I'll give her any royalties. But it really is like, it's a gripping real life soap opera, but at the end of the day, the people in it, no matter what side you're on, what channels you watch, it's toilet entertainment. I mean, when I first discovered those channels, I was just in shock for such a long time that people like that even existed. I was like, what? Randy dumped Diane. Really? Like, as in for real, or is she just dumping the Diane's channel saga, but they're still friends? Diane has always been quiet. That's the problem. Apart from, I did hear her, must have been a clip channel. I did try to have a bit of a YouTube distraction and put a couple of clip channels on, and I heard Diane. Oh, that was no, it wasn't the sue their fucking asses off, because that was like a Google Hangouts thing. But I did hear her on some panel, and I thought, you arrogant fuck. No humility. No humility. Diane took down her apology. Oh, the apology where she was sorry that her friends got hurt. That one? Or was there another one? Hey, you snooze, I moved over to let you in and you slowed down and you didn't. Got to drive defensively in this sort of traffic, lady. You indicate and someone slows down to let you in, get over. I think I'm a jig. Thank you for your love. Yes, peak hour traffic does suck, and I will drive safely. Can't get into too much trouble when you're doing 20 Ks, although people tailgate here, so you can get rammed up the date sometimes because they're not watching. So they're not friends anymore. I never believed that. I saw it myself. I saw channel creators going live and slamming the crap out of people, but behind the scenes they were all still buddies. But wow, if she really has severed the cord, but who knows? I don't know who to believe on there. I don't take anything on there as being gospel at all. Everything is taken. Yeah, now the chick that I moved over to let in, now she's become the new tailgating nightmare of my life. And isn't it always the hippie chicks with the feathers dangling on the rear vision mirror and blue tack to their dashboards and have Save the Whales stickers on the back of their cars that have massive clouds of smoke coming out of their exhaust pipe, and they drive like absolute assholes? Ever noticed that? Hi, Planet Sunshine. You don't need to chat. We're just driving home. Hey, Marie. Yeah, I had a good day. I'm glad I've got tomorrow off. Not that I feel like I need another day of being in tears, but there's a few things that I haven't, like little sort of, administrative, not with Bisco, just life stuff that I haven't attended to, and some phone calls I've been putting off and stuff like that that I need to do. So it'll be nice to have a regrouping day tomorrow and then back at the office on Friday. Had a really good day today. So many fake fights and drama. That's why it's hard to look away. Yeah, I agree. Thingamajig, they're all shady as fuck. But it's sort of like, I was trying to think of a TV show that we watched when we were kids where the people in the TV show, their life was so different. I mean, I guess for me, Married with Children was a show where, or maybe not Married with Children, maybe Roseanne. Like, I'm trying to think of a show where you sort of watched another family and how they lived, and it was so different from your own life that you kind of appreciated what you had even more. Oh, they're both bad examples because they were funny shows, but you know what I mean? Like, what's going on YouTube, it's almost because they're just people that are nothing like the people I know in my real world. I'm kind of fascinated. They're sort of like mutant fish or something that you can't stop looking at because they are weird and different, and I feel bad because mutant fish are probably very cute, but you know what I mean. Who wants to watch somebody that's exactly like they are? Unless you just want to hang out with people that you get on well with, you know, that's cool too. But yeah, I I usually have my eyes out on sticks if I watch them, and my ears are usually like, what? Did they just say that? Oh my God. And I can't handle the shouty channels. Oh my God, the shouty women that get up on panels. I'm like, yeah, that'll do, pig. And I move on. I can't bear that. Nobody with anxiety needs that sort of shit in their lives. But I do find YouTube more wholesome, weirdly, than Facebook. I think Facebook is just the most toxic shit pile of everything. All the social media platforms, Facebook is just so horrible. People on Facebook are just next level assholes. Oh, I'd love to have curry. I think I've got some curry in the freezer. I might do that tonight. Yum, freezer surprise. I had a beautiful Japanese chickens, sort of like a kind of like a poke bowl, but it was beautiful for lunch. I'm your favourite. Oh, Marie, that's why. Thank you. I like watching yours. I haven't watched one of yours for a long time though. Uh, that's that annoying hippie chick, and I'm not letting her across now. Stuff her. She just did about 110 in a 70 zone, got stuck behind the bus. I normally let traffic over, but she was tailgating me and speeding. I think she can go fuck herself. And no, tailgating me now is not going to make me go faster, you dumb cow. She said she's an idiot too. She's speeding, tailgating, and she's got the name of her business on the side of her car so that she can park in loading zones in the city and not get a ticket. So I mean, I know the name of her business now. Dude, like, oh yes. I love tailgaters make me just sit right on the limit or just below it. I'm not speeding because she wants me to. She can go fuck herself. In fact, I'll get over so she can go speeding past me. Don't you wish assholes like this got caught though? Like when you're stuck on the road with them and they just keep being assholes. Um, don't you wish you just come around a corner and this cop would be like, excuse me, you pull over. She's speeding. Like, I'm sitting on the speed limit. So, but they never get caught, you know. And then you'll do bloody 68 in a 60 zone and get caught. And think, why are you pinging me? I'm a good driver. I just was a little bit over a very slow speed limit. Why are you getting the assholes like her? We are going through a no reception area shortly, but I will return. I love this. Houses smell amazing when you cook curry. Oh, yum. I'll be so disappointed if I get home and the container I think has got a really yummy curry in it. Ends up not being a curry. I'm like, oh. I could stop and get some seafood. I keep wanting to have a barbecue too. Nothing wrong with cooking a curry in a wok. I cook most stuff in my wok because I like being able to flip the food around and the edges stop it from going all over my splashback or kitchen. Zero, g'day. It's been cold here, Anne-Marie. It was 22 here today. It wasn't like obviously hot, but the sun was out and it was the sun down here is so bitey that 22 you still get, I mean, I'm wearing long jeans, but you still get pretty warm, even when it's 22. What are you going to Uber Eats, Sarah Captain? What are you in the mood for? Uber Eats don't deliver to where I live. Oh, what should you get? Right. Yeah, because I'm on the freeway, I can't really read chat unless I feel it's safe to glance down. I would get Japanese if I were you. If you can find a place that does like a poke bowl kind of Japanese yummy goodness, or some sushi, some miso soup, sashimi. But yeah, I'd go Asian something, maybe some Vietnamese. Yeah, like sushi. Well, sushi. I had a Japanese. I'm employing at a poke bowl because it's kind of that concept for lunch. Heaps of salad, the Japanese teriyaki chicken that has the panko crumbs, so it's sort of like a fried chicken in little pieces. It had kiwi mayo, it had wasabi dressing. Fuck, it was good. But they do another, where I went to, they do another bowl that has salmon and black wild and jasmine rice and a few different sort of Japanese pickled things and yummy. Love Japanese food. Love, love, love it. And I love that way they make everything, their tea ceremonies, like have a little tea ritual with a little tea ceremony, and how they serve it often in lots of little bowls so that you really appreciate what you've got rather than having a big fat plate Western style with a great pile of food piled onto it. You know, they'll have 5 or 6 little bowls and little plates, and they really enjoy each thing that they put in their mouth. Damn, that sounds good. Well, no, but Uber Eats is all about delivering food from good restaurants, isn't it? I know when I was in Adelaide, I used Uber Eats sometimes because I'd be at the hotel. I'd had like 3 or 4 client dinners in a row. I didn't feel like cooking because I did have a kitchen in the apartment that I lived in when I was there. It was a hotel, but it was an apartment hotel. But I used to get Uber Eats from one of my favourite restaurants. They used to do a white anchovy on, it sounds really weird, but like white anchovy on this scrambled egg, but it had pesto through it on really crisp bread. Oh my God, it was so good. So good. It had like a basil sauce strip. Oh my God, it was good. That would be the other thing, Middle Eastern. Bye, beautiful thingamajig. Have a good night. Are they all average restaurants? I used to get Melt in Adelaide was quite not like crazy expensive. It was pretty high end in terms of the food though. It wasn't your standard, you know. But I'd be going Japanese, and if you don't want to go Japanese, then go Middle Eastern, but do like you know, kofta with some hummus and some flatbreads and, you know, tabbouleh or something. Melt. The only reason I think of Middle Eastern now is because Melt used to do this spicy lamb. Like they get lamb mince and they do this spicy lamb that's sat on a bed of hummus and had olive oil drizzled over it, and then you'd get flatbreads and lots of parsley and lemon juice, and then you'd get flatbreads and just scoop it up. Oh, fuck, that was good too. Oh, my God, that was good. So good. But, yeah, if I don't have curry, I'll be having a boring salad tonight. I'm having a tuna salad probably. Tootling along. I could always stop in Sorel and get wok in a box or something, but I've got so much food at home, and I bought lunch today, and I'm getting home earlier than I thought, so I reckon I'll cook tonight. But I'm going to take some meat out of the freezer so I can have a barbecue tomorrow night when I get home. Not when I get home because I'm home tomorrow, but I'm going to cook a barbie tomorrow. I've got a bit of a craving for salmon though. I should have stopped back there at the gourmet seafood van and got some fishy. You had salad, Francesca? I had salad for lunch too. I mean, it was a beautiful Japanese salad bowl. But it was yummy. We've got a great little chain of shops down here called Live Eat, and they do amazing salad bowls and little, like you can get, I got a big one and ate all of it because I was so hungry, but you can get like smaller ones. You don't have to buy like gigantic things. But sometimes those salad bowls, pardon me, I drank some water because my throat was getting a bit sore, and it's made me talk like I've got a frog in my throat. But sometimes those salad bowls are big enough that I take it home with me and have the other half for dinner. But I ate all of it today because I'm big. But I only had a hot cross bun for breakfast, so you know. I do love me a salad. I've got Green Goddess salad greens at home. And that's one that has the beautiful tarragon dressing, and then there's little slivered almonds as well. And then you just chuck some tin tuna or salmon through it, and it's like the bomb. But yeah, I kind of feel like salmon. I'll do salmon tomorrow. I'll do salmon out on the barbie, so I won't stink out my house, and I'll get it all crispy fried and yummy. That's what I'm going to do. Now I want to know what Zero Bugden's ordering. Better come back and tell us. Come back, Zero Bugden, come back. Look, I even wrote you your own song. I feel good. I've found my cheery again. I really miss Biscuit. I keep thinking about her when I went in to see her before she died, and the way she sat bolt upright and meowed for me, and it was just so special because she had no energy. She was so tired, so sick, and it was just the most exquisite gesture of hers, the last little bit of energy she had, and then she laid down and put her head in my hand, and I just keep remembering it over and over and over. And it's kind of taking away the memory of how unwell she was and just how sad she looked. Baby girl. I'm so glad she waited for me to get down there. And she was so happy to see me. And I felt awful. I thought, fuck, I've been at work all day and all day the day before. And, you know, I mean, not that I could have gone and visited her. You sort of, my vet's amazing in that they let you go and see them, but you can't, like, just go and hang out with them all day. Yeah, Francesca, I think we'll be thinking about Biscuit for a long time. She was quite the animal. Hello, beautiful gone girl. Thank you for your healing hugs. They're working. I'm definitely getting better. I know I'm still going to have days where I collapse in a heap or have a big cry, but that's all good too. It's part of it. But I just feel nicer. I mean, this job is just making me so happy, and my bosses, and they're really pleased with what I'm doing. It's really exciting. 2 tabbies, Francesca, aren't they special? I did look at the 10 Lives website. A friend of mine sent me a link today because there's a kitten, and I'm not getting a kitten, so don't get excited. But its name is Crumpet. And everyone's like, oh, it's the perfect follow-up for Biscuit. But Crumpet is a 4-month-old tabby, a little ginger boy. And he's 4 months old. No. My place is the retirement home for elderly floofs. The kittens get snapped up in a heartbeat, and Crumpet is incredibly cute. He will get snapped up, but I don't want a 4-month-old kitten. I do not want to come home from work to find my house demolished. Tabbies are dog-like. Biscuit was such a little dog. I mean, I'd love to get Oliver and Biscuit were the same. They were the brown tabbies. Like, they're my favourites. And even though Sunny is cute as, I'm not ready to bring another one home yet. She's a grey tabby. And I was thinking, oh, maybe it's time I tried a grey tabby, but I do love the Biscuit tabby, the Oliver tabby, the domestic moggy. Oh, I think there must be. So it looks like you're getting chips, calamari, some spring rolls, chicken salt on the chips. Nice. Tori is not getting a kitten. Tori's getting a kitten and sending it to Zero Bugden. I think Crumpet looks like he belongs with you. Alex Jones confirmed it. Alex Jones is wrong again. Hey, look, it may not be fancy food, but it's good food. Can't ever Can't really go wrong as long as it's nice and fresh and it hasn't been sweating in a bag before it gets to you. As long as the chips are still crunchy, I'm sure your dinner will be delightful. Hello, old woman. There might be a pair of older cats, and if there are, I know that Sunny, it says in her description that she doesn't like dogs or children, but she has the potential to warm to another cat. So I think what they're meaning by saying that is if people who've already got a cat are thinking of getting another one, that she should assimilate really well. But like Biscuit didn't play well with others at all. Her profile was like, no cats, no dogs, no children. I was like, bring it on. Independent, opinionated, sassy little thing came home with me and ended up being the sweetest and funniest little thing as well. I mean, I knew she was funny the day I met her. She walked past me and sat down with her back to me, and I was like, yep, that's my cat right there. I'm allergic to cats too, Zero Bugden. 99 subs. Well, if anyone in chat isn't sub to you, go over and become Zero's 100th subscriber. You'll win a prize. You're going to win a ginger kitten called Crumpet. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Please don't turn me into the next scammer channel. Oh, my God. She promised me a kitten. Yeah, kittens don't post very well in my experience. Biscuit street cred. You've got cats that hate each other but coexist. Yeah, a lot of cats do. Shameless plug. Yep. About your channel? Yeah, go for it, dude. If you get another sub out of my channel, bring it up. That's what we do. That's what we do in the YouTube world. We help each other build our channels. I don't know if there's any mods in my chat. I can't remember who's got wrenches. You can't tell on StreamYard. But if anyone's got one, drop Zero's link in the chat. Well, his channel's actually Finn Bugden. But drop it in chat and subscribe. Enough free cat, can you imagine? Yeah, I'm allergic to Francesca, and it just means you don't rub your eyes after you've been patting them, you just wash your hands. And if we're not all good at washing our hands now after COVID, there's something fucking wrong with us. But Biscuit, I mean, I brushed her in the morning and also at night. And so there wasn't a lot of loose hair around the house, loose fur. And I just washed my hands after I played with her. I just never rubbed my. But she wasn't a really bad one. Like, there are some animals that I just have to be in the same room as them, and I know that if I rub my eyes, I'm fucked. Biscuit wasn't a really, really bad one. Super allergic, but you should wash your hands after playing with animals anyway, even if you're not allergic to them. Oh, hygiene. Sub to Zero Bugden, and you will get a 4-month-old feral kitten called Crumpet. Little ranger boy. I don't want a boy either. I don't know, I might fall in love with a boy when I go in there, when there's, I don't know who's going to be there when I go in there next into 10 Lives, but they're very clear on their website. They don't get attached to any cats because chances are by the time you get in to meet them, they might have been snapped up. And all you can think is, you beauty. Somebody gave that little cat a home. How cute. Nobody goes in there and goes, oh, fuck, it's gone. They're like, yes, awesome. But I don't know about two. I mean, cats are, they're solitary animals as well. They're not like pack animals like dogs. And people say, they can keep each other company, but they might also rip each other to shreds. I've got friends with two cats that fight all the time, and one of them's always off to the vet with an abscess, and they're indoor cats. This could appeal to me. I like being able to give her all the attention And if you get two elderly ones, by rescuing elderly animals, you know you're going to meet a lot more animals and they're going to die a lot sooner than if you get a kitten. And imagine like if I get two and they're like biscuit and, I bond with them like I did with her and then they die within a week of each other or something like, fuck, man. Congratulations, Zero Bugden, you have 100 subscribers. You remember this moment, motherfucker, and do the same for me when I come to your channel. Although your subscribers probably wouldn't be that interested in drive therapy and memorial videos for dead cats and stuff. I will get back to content soon. Hey, I read this morning that Facebook's letting everyone access Australian news again, by the way. I don't know if you saw that or if they're doing it. I fucking hate Facebook anyway. I don't care what they do, but I did see that they are now letting links work again or something. So, God, they're a bunch of assholes. They really are. Fuck book, fight book, toxic dumb book. Party on, Finn. The century, mate. Hell yeah. Dead cat memorial. I know, a woman. I've got such an inappropriate sense of humour. But my little biscuit, if she could have spoken, her humour was the same. Yeah, they allowed it again. So if we had have gone live and talked about it, we'd now be going live going, fuck you, Facebook, you wimps. I just can't stand what they're doing. Like, they're fucking with my group and some of my mods. Like, we've got approved posts switched on, and if you decline a post, you can give feedback, and you just click on one of the rules as to why you declined that thread. And my mods are getting reported for bullying because they're declining threads. It's like, are you fucking shitting me? You've set it up this way so that we can decline threads and give feedback to people. How is telling members that they broke a rule? And we don't write anything. We just check which rule of the group has been broken. And we're getting reported for bullying. Fuck off, Facebook. I'm gonna migrate my Facebook group off onto a website. So I'm just gonna say to them, there won't be much content on there. I'll put a forum on there so they can all go there and chat. But I'm not going to spend months building it, but just have it there so like a bunker. So Facebook sooks my entire group for bullying. Because you've already had 2 warnings for moderators simply enforcing the rules by ticking a box. That's all they've done. And Facebook keeps saying, do it again and you might be sold, essentially. And it's like, fuck you. So, yeah, I'm going to build a website which is basically a bunker. And I'm just going to tell all of my members to join the website, and there will be a forum on there, and maybe they'll start enjoying it more because you can't do anything on Facebook now. We get so many violations every day from members because they've posted something like, I've just been dumped by my boyfriend, all men suck. They get sooked for a breach of their community guidelines, a violation of community. It's like, really? Really? You've got people grooming, like you've got pedophiles grooming children on Facebook. You've got people posting nudity, snuff videos, people going live and ending their lives, live streaming, videos of those poor girls that got beheaded. Like, that's all floating around that fucker in New Zealand not fine, but you know, that shit can happen. But God forbid one of my members says that all men suck. We get a bloody community guideline violation. Fuck off, Facebook. Go get Zuckerberg. Go get sucked, mother sucker. It's fucked, man. Look at me. I'm in the angry stage of grief. Thank you, Facebook, for invoking my pent-up anger. No, I'm all right, but it just really annoys me. And I've probably been very embarrassed to listen to because I've been on the freeway. It's probably been really loud. And I'm... But anyway, it's out of my system. I'm building a bunker, man, and all my members, all 15,000 of them, can all just cruise on over to the website bunker now. Because we could vanish in a second, like Zuckerberg could zook us and there'll be no warnings. Bang, we don't exist anymore. I don't know if many of you have been following that Sophie Long story in the US, but her dad had a Facebook group and all of the admins and mods got zooked in the group. And it was just drifting around Facebook like a ghost ship with people. All the members of the group were still in it. But so it couldn't be moderated. They couldn't remove anyone. They couldn't add anyone. Who's in the garage at 1 a.m.? It's a mic for your phone. What? What the fuck? Well, I don't even know it. What are you talking about? Sorry? Did you get an Uber drugs delivery as well? What do you mean a mic for your phone? I've changed my settings, and according to my subscribers who were listening the other day, the sound is much better now. Because the setting, it was on speakerphone, whatever the fuck that means. I sounded like I was on the speakerphone, basically. Like on my phone with speaker, on my phone with on the speaker, if you know what I mean. But now I'm on default. I mean, there's always going to be noise when you're driving with the window open on a freeway. Love. Or venting. I'm about to go through a patch where we drop out again too. I'll be back. Don't all freak the fuck out and go, you're buffering. I know. I'm warning you. I'm about to buffer. For some reason, it drops out just in this bit here. But I'll be back. Don't miss me. There's more like a tiny sound to it. That was because I was on the freeway. If I pull up at the beach, I'll be clear as a bell. And I'm not pulling up at the beach. But I'm driving. I'm not getting what's a road mic? I'm not attaching some fucking microphone to my phone for when I'm driving. My God. This channel's as organic as it comes, man. I don't need high production qualities on a road trip. It sounds better than it did, I know that much, because I played back the other day and I checked the settings before I went live and it was on default, so it should be tinny. Well, yeah, it's tinny because I'm out on the freeway. Well, I was. for critiquing the sound quality. Go fuck yourself. At least I made sure my Bluetooth wasn't connected, because that's even worse, because it tries to all happen out of my Bluetooth speaker, a little UE roll that's down next to me that I blast the fuck out of when I'm listening to music. How good was the sound quality just then? I didn't speak. Silence is golden. I mean, I'm in Tasmania, in the country, near the coast. It's amazing any of you hear anything, really. Like, technology is pretty fucking amazing. I think so, anyway. Sure, it might not be perfect, but I can't make a better version or a more perfect version, so I'm not going to complain about it. Unless my mind this even can happen. Yeah, I warned everyone about the shitty spot. Every time I go through the shitty spot, I'm like, I'm about to go through a shitty spot, and then I get a heap of can't hear you, buffering. It's like I fucking warned you. I told you the shitty spot was coming up, and then it gets better. It's just the way the shitty spot rolls, man. And it's only a, but yeah, it blows my mind. Don't you think it's amazing technology? A mic will make a massive difference. Well, it made a massive difference changing the settings. I mean, I can improve things over time. I'm not in any rush. But yeah, I don't want a mic sticking out of my phone. Fuck. It's too hard. And I've got a gigantic vet bill to pay, so a Rode mic is not really on the list of priorities at the moment. But one day, perhaps. Perhaps. I'm also, I mean, when you go live on a road trip, you're streaming from a website, not an app. Like StreamYard doesn't have an app. It's a website that I'm on my phone, in my car, in country coastal Tasmania, in the bottom of the fucking ocean, gazillions of miles from anywhere. And yet you can still see the blue sky and hear me, even if I sound like a robot. It's a nice still night on the beach. Perfect for a stroll. Heaps of surfers out. It's only not, well, yeah, $90 is a lot of money when you're about to hand over 3.5 fucking grand, Finn. You're very judgy. Like with my driveway, you should have more driveway. Yeah, you pay for concrete, and we'll talk about it. Extending my driveway over the top of my septic tank. That ain't gonna happen. Over into the corner that needs to be filled with hundreds of dollars of shit to fill it. That ain't gonna happen. No. Thank you, Ruth Walton. That's the sort of feedback I like. Yeah, give him shit. Give zero shit. And look, my neighbour's house, it's sold. I'm getting a new neighbour, and she's my age, independent, feisty, sassy girl. So there's going to be 3 of us in a row, 3 independent chicks who own our own houses. It's bloody awesome. Fuck. Oh, fuck. It's not so awesome. I'm going to have to park on the street. I didn't see the bloody that neighbour whose house is sold. For some reason, he likes to put my bins out, but not out on the street, just in my driveway. I don't know why. Oh, someone's delivered more flowers for me. Holy shit, Groovers. There's more flowers for Biscuit. Hang on. Oh, they're really colourful. Well, that's made up for me just reversing into my wheelie bin. Has someone just threatened you with an unsub? Awesome. See, Ruth, Mike will make no, yeah. We are a bit like the unsub is better than a spanking. We are like the Golden Girls, even Zero. All right. Dear Tori, thinking of you with love from, oh, it's from my friend Nicola. How lovely. Thank you, gorgeous girl. I better give her a, pour more flowers. My house looks like a florist. Everyone wants to spank you, Zero. I will log off when I hear Zero's response. Do it, everyone. It'll only cost him $78 million. I reckon his Uber Eats has arrived conveniently. I do love the camaraderie in my group and the silliness the fun that we have. I'm waiting for Zero to return. But aren't they beautiful? And some of the flowers I've got are starting to look a little bit worse for wear. So it's nice to get a new, fresh bunch. Ah, Zero's hanging around. He loves the spanking. Go fuck yourself, Zero. You buy a mic. Jesus. Jesus. Don't you understand? Like, my favourite musicians are the ones that record their songs in one hit, one go. They're not perfect. They're not overproduced. I'm a grunge girl. I'm all about grunge. Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Silverchair, Foo Fighters. Don't record and record and record and overproduce. You get good, honest sound with some bits sounding better than others, even missing a note slightly, all of that sort of stuff. Organic, authentic. I've got perfectly decent sound recording equipment in my home for when I wish to go live and sound like I'm broadcasting from my living room. But in the car, fuck it. I won't drive off with my florals on the bonnet. But yeah, I've just knocked over my wheelie bin, which I need to roll up and put in. I don't know. I'm so glad his house is sold. Who fucking does that? I think because he's sold his house and he's purging a heap of shit before he moves into state. He's filling up other people's bins with his crap as well. But I just totally reversed into my own bin because it was just sitting in my driveway. Zero, I'm not arguing with you. I'm still fragile. Just because I've had fun with you today, I'm still grieving. So drop it, man. He's like, look, Zero's like that little brother that just poke, poke, poke. Love you to bits, mate. Love you on my channel. Not asking you to move on. Oh my God, listen to you. Do you know when to stop? Do you know when to stop? Like when I said no the first time, is it not? Is not the sound good now? Is it not better now that I'm not actually driving on a road with in areas with poor reception and my windows down? Okay, much. Spank him, Ruth. Spank him hard. Good and hard. We got you to 100 subs, Zero. You love us. Admit it. Admit it. Even if I sound like shit, admit it. You love us. I'm not logging off till you say, I love you, motherfuckers. Or do you reckon he had a little tantrum and bailed? Oh, look, he's there. Love. Bless Zero, Bugden. Bless you, mate. I'll get up on your panel soon. Do something on the weekend and I'll come and talk shit with you. Congrats on your 100 subs. Oh, Ruth's got a paddle. Zero. Your Uber's only 4 minutes. Will you enjoy your seafood banquet? Ruth's getting her paddle out. Jesus, it's all happening. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It's been the best. And I hope you all have a beautiful night. I love that there's some irises in that bouquet. It's got a bit of everything. It's a very local bouquet. It's cute, but there's some really pretty little things amongst it. I do love me an iris, gotta say. Raven's paddle has spikes. Zero, you're gonna have a very sore bum. And on that note, stay groovy, everyone. Until next time in the car when I still won't have a mic.